5.
I'll welcome us back.
Or
Don't
wait,
worry.
7.
There we go.
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4.
3, 2, 1.
3.
2, 1.
2.
1.
1.
Welcome
back, guys.
to
Welcome
Drunk.
back.
You know what you're watching by this point.
Yes.
Right, there's a number on the video.
Yeah, you know. So,
Alex added it in post.
Yes.
Megan, first topic. I'm up. Let's go.
Let's bring it on.
This is from our beloved friend Jordan.
He moved to Maryland.
Michigan.
Fuck.
The
Hey,
Pixar
Montana.
Theory.
The Pixar Theory.
So, the Pixar Theory, I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but in my mind, when I hear Pixar Theory, I'm hearing theory and Pixar. So, I think that all Pixar movies are actually a lie, and Disney simply created them to put the illusion that Pixar is a real studio. Frozen, Toy Story, blah, 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 were all created by Disney solely, like Chicken Little and The Wild, to show that they are the premier CGI animation studio. And with the Pixar Theory, they've only put Pixar in the name, Disney Pixar, so that if people hated the movie, Disney could say, oh, well, Sean over at Pixar fucking created it. Or, that was Alex over Pixar's idea, so that's why it sucked. That's the Pixar Theory. Take it.
Okay.
Hey, let's Tinkerbells.
Well, so Andrew was kind of right.
Really?
Kind of.
That's
The
surprising.
idea that it's Pixar, not Disney stuff. Oh shit. I dropped the microphone. The Pixar Theory, sorry Sean, I just played footsie with you a little bit.
I haven't been the entire time.
The Pixar Theory is that all the Pixar movies are connected to each other based off of some visual consistencies between them, like the Pizza Planet truck and everything that is in every single Pixar movie. If you don't know, the primary theory revolves around Brave with the old witch woman who has some wood carvings of some characters from other Pixar movies.
Wait, Pizza Planet's in fucking Brave?
Pizza Planet truck is in every Pixar movie.
But Brave doesn't have any fucking cars.
Exactly. Welcome to the Pixar Theory.
The Pixar Theory is bullshit. Next question.
There is a lot actually to it, and I am too drunk to get into it. But if you'd
Sorry,
like to
Jordan.
hear a sober information on it, by all means, we will do one sober. But I will say that if you're
won't.
interested, yeah, I know we won't do it. But if you're interested,
But the internet did.
yes, the internet has it. So Sean, take it away. Yeah, that's my
So, when it comes to the Pixar Theory, I think both Andrew and Alex are right.
I'm still surprised by that statement.
I think that when it comes to Pixar, it was just a small company that Disney said, hey, this company can do all this and all the blame can fall on them if Toy Story sucks. So we're going to give them money, but at the end of the day, if this is terrible, it's on Pixar. To the point where Disney animation has kind of become a thing. So Disney is competing with itself when they make movies to compete against Pixar. But basically, I think Pixar is more a certain art style where the 3D images are more similar to the Toy Story cars. But
I'll give you that. Bugs Life.
Bugs Life, which is in Toy Story 2.
As opposed to like Chicken Little and The Wild, where it's a completely different animation style.
And company
Yeah.
called
I'll give you that.
DreamWorks Studios.
So Wild was Disney, and Chicken Little was Disney as well.
Chicken Little was Disney.
I guarantee it. Look it up on
The
Google.
Wild was not Disney.
The Wild was Disney. It's on Disney Plus.
I don't believe it.
Oh,
Something tells me it might be a 20th Century Fox. But yeah, the Pixar theory really is that all of the Pixar movies are related. We see some of that in Toy Story 2, where there's the outtake where the bugs from A Bug's Life are in the movie on a leaf, and they just get flung off and die. It's all connected, guys.
What? That got dark. No, because DreamWorks was Madagascar.
Yeah. The Wild. Disney's
Disney.
The Wild.
Yeah. And Chicken Little was Disney.
I think that's Disney animation before there was a Disney animation.
The Wild has a weird cast, to say the least. But it's Walt Disney Pictures. Holy shit!
Thank you.
Buena Vista Pictures.
Oh, so they went under the Buena Vista.
Produced by
was
Walt
Brand-
Disney Pictures. Hoity Boy Pictures. HOYTYBOY.
It's a little hot boy.
Because they knew it was going to suck.
Wow. This is,
You're welcome.
I can't believe Andrew was right on this.
It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome.
He's right about the song.
Better Bear.
What?
Baloo or Winnie the Pooh?
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Wait,
if we're going
Better Bear?
if we're going based off a Better Bear, Baloo is actually a bear. Winnie the Pooh is a teddy bear.
True.
So Winnie the Pooh doesn't know anything about the bare necessities.
Life will come to you.
He only knows what it's like to be a stuffed animal that craves honey for some reason.
But he does his stoutness exercises.
That's okay. You can come up. Don't worry.
So I would say when it comes to being a bear, Baloo is definitely the better bear, seeing as how he can teach you all about the bare necessities of life.
Will come to you.
So,
They'll come to you.
what Sean says makes complete sense, but
And they get to the butt.
I will argue that everything I knew as a bear came from Winnie the Pooh. I thought they loved honey, they were lazy, they wore t-shirts, but no pants. It wasn't until I saw some documentaries on the Discovery Channel where I learned bears were completely vicious, man-eating, fish-eating, animal-eating bastards. Sorry. Where they just tore everything apart that they wanted to. So in my mind, when I think of a bear, I'm going to run with Winnie the Pooh because my first instincts of a bear were trying to get that honey no matter what, whereas Baloo is somehow living in an Amazon jungle just singing songs.
I mean, I have to go back to Sean's point that I think Baloo is the epitome of bear. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely some Winnie the Pooh aspects of bearhood that I agree with. Like, Winnie the Poohing yourself is where you get stuck in a hole that's smaller than you. So
What?
you're just kind of there. Yeah, you know when you, like, try to go through something and you get stuck? That's Winnie the Poohing.
I've never tried that in
Like
my life.
when you try to shit in a toilet and you shit too much for the toilet.
Haven't you ever tried to, like, fit into a children's like playground and you got stuck in the hole?
How have you two never been arrested?
Because I'm not a
Living
sexual
by these
predator.
rules.
To be fair, I never shit in a playground.
And I've never been around in a playground when there's kids around.
You guys make better bears just for being weird ass predators.
I mean, I am a big hairy man, so I am a bear. But Baloo from the Jungle Book is more bear than Winnie the Pooh. Because the bare necessities of life will come to you.
Oh shit, you started that one. Give me that bad boy. Oh god.
Why didn't Ant-Man beat Thanos?
So, the reason being because Disney is run by a bunch of pussies, and they couldn't let Paul Rudd be the one to bring down Thanos when all Paul Rudd had to do was use his little quantum powers, go up Thanos' asshole or dick hole. I'm gonna be honest, he could go up either one, or if Thanos was a girl that identified as a man, he could go up the pee hole regardless of the genitalia or the asshole, expand,
So the
and
urethra?
explode, whatever it was,
The
and
Thanos.
kill
Thanos.
Thanos just like that. But
Thanos
because
is Thanos.
Disney is full of a bunch of wussies, they decided, look, we paid fucking Chris Hemsworth, we fucking paid Tony Stark and Captain America all this money. We gotta have them run because fucking Ant-Man over here, Paul Rudd, he only makes 50 cents a movie. That's why, because Paul Rudd as Ant-Man 100% should have defeated Thanos.
All I know is I really enjoy that you said Chris Hemsworth is the only actor you named outside of Paul Rudd and the rest were their characters.
That's all they are.
That was fucking great.
So, fuck that phone.
I agree with Andrew being the Disney is a bunch of pussies because we all have seen the videos online of Ant-Man who pops up Thanos' booty hole and expands to normal size and completely
Thanos
destroys
theory.
it from the inside. The Thanos theory, if you will. So, yeah, I have to agree with that part.
And Disney bunch of pussies for not letting Finn and Poe be gay.
Yes! Damn it, Star Wars!
Different category though.
So, if we're going with the actual goings on at the time, technically, for the original Infinity War fight, Ant-Man was stuck in the microverse,
Quantum realm?
in the quantum realm, because it's not the microverse because someone owns license.
Yep.
So you can't call it the microverse. So the quantum realm.
Micro
So-
machines on Microverse?
Exactly.
Really? Oh, fuck.
So Ant-Man was rolling around on some micro machines. So that's why he wasn't present.
Was it the
But
Jurassic
we-
Park set?
Yes.
No, it's the one that was the RV that folds down into a city. The RV city.
Fuck that one.
But basically, because he wasn't present in the Infinity War fight, I still believe that they could have done this in the end game. It would have been a little anticlimactic, though, if all those portals opened and then Ant-Man just exploded Thanos' asshole.
That would have been great.
It would have been great, but I don't think the story was there to fit the Thanos theory.
So, to be fair though, Paul Rudd could pull it off regardless.
Oh, yeah.
He could have made it work regardless of the story.
He has
they were playing.
stretched plenty of assholes.
Paul Rudd.
Wait, what now?
Especially in that show
Freaks and
Living with
Geeks.
You, where it's him and his twin in Netflix, banging the same girl. He's fantastic. He could pull it off.
I like that my
He's
shot glass
stretched
is
Thanos.
danger toxic.
What?
My shot glass is danger toxic.
Yeah.
Yes, what's the next one, Megan?
A UFC main event. Who wins? Mike Wazowski or Jack Skellington?
Ooh. Both blinky motherfuckers.
Yeah, except I'm gonna put my money on Jack Skellington. Only hold on. If I'm going by Kingdom Hearts logic, Mike Wazowski doesn't have magic like Jack Skellington does.
UFC, you can't use magic though.
Now,
It's
if we're
UFC
going
specifically.
UFC rules only, then Mike Wazowski, because fucking Jack is a bag of bones.
That's the thing. UFC main event's the question.
So, since this is UFC rules, I have to agree that it's going to be Mike Wazowski.
Mike
Since
Wazowski.
one of the main rules in UFC is no eye gouging. And the majority of Mike
Is
Wazowski
an eye.
is in fact an eyeball. So there's very little offense that Jack Skellington could actually get in. If this was a street fight, Jack Skellington all the way. But with the lack of eye gouging, I have to definitely give this to Mike Wazowski.
I also want Mike Wazowski, but from a strategy standpoint, he tucks his arm in his legs in. He can just roll around to the back of Jack Skellington, punch out his fucking kneecap because he has no ligaments, and immediately Jack Skellington's down one leg. Punches out the other one, he's down 0 legs. He just keeps taking out them bones one by one. Jack can't stand up. Ref has to call the match. Mike Wazowski hasn't taken a punch.
To be fair, I
Mikey.
think that Jack Skellington's going to have more stamina since he doesn't have lungs.
Or will he have less? Because when he breathes, it goes nowhere. He just dies.
breathe.
Or does he?
Hercules versus Sully.
You're the one who starts this one.
Hercules versus Sully.
Hercules versus Sully.
That's not a fair matchup.
So, at the end of the day, I think Herc is adding another scar-like cape to his collection, this one with horns. Hercules, he defeated the Hydra. He did all 7 feats of Hercules. So, I have to say, at the end of the day, whereas Sully is monstrous and is John Goodman, I think that Hercules is taking this at the end of the day.
I'm going to disagree, but only because I like Sully more than Hercules, I'm going to make a case for Sully. Hercules is a cocky motherfucker. As a teen, he was arrogantly cocky in the show before he got all of his fucking big Dwayne Johnson muscles.
But he did go 0 to hero.
Arrogantly
Just like that.
cocky. So, I'm saying it is arrogant teen unproven Hercules versus Monster University Sully, who is still a fucking beast. And I'm saying Sully gets the drop, gets the jump, and is able to lay out Hercules for his 1, and only loss.
And now, if we're using Andrew's logic, I actually have to go with Sean. Because if you're using Monsters University Sully, the problem is that Sully in that was also cocky and overconfident in his abilities, and he proved that that wasn't okay in some of the challenges. So, I'm going to say that Hercules, for the simple fact that he is a demigod, is the reason that he wins that one. Yes, I know, air quotes around demigod, but yes, Hercules wins that one because he is a quote-unquote demigod.
Unproven, haven't seen a sperm test.
I don't know. If Zeus claims you, I think you're Zeus's kid.
Doesn't matter. If I pop
I
out
really
a
don't
baby-
think he's going to go around saying, hey, I owe you child support.
Okay, so a guy with a big white beard shows up at your house and says, hey, I'm your... Okay, so Pa doesn't have a big white beard. So, different guy shows up at your house.
Does he show up saying you got to eat these voodoo chips?
Yeah, and he's like, hey, you're my son, I'm Zeus. Do you... Even if he says so, if he's not the real Zeus... Game over.
Father?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know if Zeus is the real Zeus. This is Disney Universe. Zeus could really be the fucking spider from Monsters, Inc. and just not know him. We don't know.
Mr. Waterness?
There is a lot of questions. We don't know. Next
I
topic
don't
before
know
they
if
try to negate
if he
it.
showed up with voodoo chips, he's his father.
Toy Story, but with Moose Knuckle instead
Ooh.
of Woody.
Ooh, and I get to go first. All right. So I hated Woody anyway, so this is fine. How could
I kind of want Tom Hanks to voice Moose Knuckle now.
he still would, of course.
That'd be hilarious.
So, instead of a cowboy, Andy's favorite toy is obviously a moose. And when Buzz Lightyear shows up, you know, instead of going through all the hijinks, becoming best friends, throwing Buzz out the window and stuff like that, a moose knuckle
Snaps
is
him in half.
Step a fucking head. He would either snap him in half, or he would use his antlers to unscrew the back of Buzz, take out the batteries,
Turn
and
to
just fucking
Spanish mode.
push him under the dresser. And Moose Knuckle would wait like this for Andy.
Dick
You can pass it
Spade.
down, Alex. I'm too busy.
It's a good thing your name's Andy.
It is fucking not.
Okay, Andy.
It is fucking not.
So, yeah, you know what?
And Moose Knuckle has a really big penis and Woody has none.
Actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm conferring. I'm just going with Andrew's thing. It was actually really, it covered everything.
So I'm leaning into it. I do very much believe that Moose Knuckle would have just done away with the Buzz Lightyear. Andy might have been a little upset that his new toy was broken, but you got Moose Knuckle, so who needs any other toy?
Yeah.
Especially when your toy's 9 feet tall with antlers.
Can we
Who
make a Moose Knuckle toy?
who needs a Buzz Lightyear? He doesn't even do the Tim the Toolman Taylor weird grunt thing. So obviously Moose Knuckle for the win.
She does it.
Well, that's it. Holy shit. So that was that was our random.
That was episode number 42.
Whatever the episode was, the covering of everything else. Let's all do our best Tim Allen and Tim the Toolman Taylor. I was just going to say the
Salute to Tools.
Megan's that was the best one.
Thank you guys. Like, hate,
Comment, subscribe.
give us all
whatever.
those dislikes. We love it.
We do love the dislikes even.
It means that you love us.
We'll still,
In our hearts.
rickroll whatever you got.
We are legitimately like an abuse victim. We keep coming back no matter how much you hate us.
In fact, the more Stockholm the syndrome, the more we're gonna love you.
We're the
Damn
beauty to your
right.
beast.
Take care, guys. Love you.
Oh,
Or
that
don't.
was great. I love it. Woo! We're Beauty and the Beast.
That's our last episode.
Is that?